Wonderful. Seems I'm live. That's good. So, today I'm actually going to be continuing this series, which is a weird experience. I never tend to do that. I usually just start on episode 1. I can't be bothered to do any other episodes. So, this is sort of an episode 2, so I think that's a world record for me. So, I'm going to be drawing Ivysaur today, the evolution of Bulbasaur, as you can see right here, and yep, this is going to be a bit of a struggle. I'm going to check something with the stream a second before I start, and sorry I may sound a bit weird, I have a bit of a cold. So, looks like everything's going good. Okay, that's nice. Well, some streams looking good. I guess we'll start. So, I'm just gonna start with the pose. I'm not sure what to do in that area. But I'm just gonna start off with the rough drawing and how it will stand. Yeah, that's cat sort of is. I think that's sort of weird. I'm not very good at drawing creatures from like the head, so this would be its face. I'm not good at drawing it if it's like that, where its legs are here. So I'm not sure how to do this. Last time I did with the Bulbasaur, I did a pose where it was like standing at an angle and looking at the other direction. It looks pretty good, but I'm not sure what to do in this one. So, I think I'll just decide which angle they'll be standing, and sort of just decide from there. Maybe they could be lying down. Yeah, I think that could look good. I did say I wasn't good at drawing it like things head on, but like that was standing up. I was talking about the legs. This is gonna look incredibly weird. I can already feel it. The nails as if they're toes. It looks a bit weird. We'll link up toenails, I guess. Yesterday I spent all day on doing the Bulbasaur video, even though I finished the drawing the other night. So I spent the whole day in editing, even though I only added the song, sped it up, put it to the right speed, did the fade out thing, did the further. That sounds more complicated than it actually was. But yeah, that's basically my point. It took way too long compared to the actual work that I had to do. So, I'm just doing the nostrils here. The way I imagine it is got like a sort of pig's nose, sort of going out a bit. I don't know how to describe that. Describe what I mean. It's got a bit of a bird's mouth here as well. That looks a bit way too angry. Wow. You know, I don't think that's that bad, the facial expression. I'm gonna leave it at that. It's like got that baggy sort of area underneath its mouth, sort of like a frog, I guess. Well, that is, I assume, part of the inspiration for the Bulbasaur line. They're sort of frog-like, with weird poisonous flowers on their back. Sort of, I don't know. I'm just gonna start with, that almost looks like wings, the leaves. I had some struggles with the proportions on the Bulbasaur. It looked a bit off when I drew the Bulbasaur. I'm going to try to avoid that on this. I guess that looks okay. A bit odd, but it's okay. I'm just gonna do the weird leaves coming out of it. Last night I watched Doctor Who. That has nothing to do with this, I'm just saying. I don't have much to talk about, so I guess I'll just start talking about Doctor Who. The new Doctor's pretty good. So, I think it was really good. In time, well, I just love the sort of personality of the Doctor. It's just the way, I found it funny, just the way, that's sort of most of why I liked it. They were quite funny. It sounds like I'm doing like a 5-year-old's book report, like, it was good. That's the amount of detail I'm going in on that. I think that looks okay. I think I'm gonna do some of the patterns that you see, like here. I think I'm gonna do some of that on the paws. I'm just gonna call them paws. Triangle and sort of circular ones. That looks so nice. Bit of a diamond shape. That could be interesting. The shape of the underside. Because of like the way Pokemon are, it's like with like a leopard or cheetah spots. The Pokemon's markings are never the same as the others. So, well, that's how I assume it works. I've heard about this one Pokemon that has, even in the games, has so many possibilities of what its markings can be on its fur. I assume that's how it is with every Pokemon, although it doesn't show, like, in the in-game universe. Although that doesn't really show with other Pokemon. I'm pretty sure that does have billions of possibilities, that Pokemon's fur I was just talking about. This looks okay. This could probably turn out a lot better than the Bulbasaur I did. Yeah, I think so. Gotta add the teeth. That shows that this part is on top, not the other way around. That would look weird. Incredibly weird. Oh god. Okay. I'll just go into there. Legs go into the body. That looks okay. I think maybe the flower's a bit big, but I think it's good enough. I think that's good enough for a sketch. Whew. So I've been struggling a bit with my art style recently. I usually I usually just don't take care. I just do lines and then clean them up later. Although I think I don't really like that. Like, I don't think I care if my lines are a bit messy. And that could be a nice stylistic choice. A lot of small messy lines. Although they can't be too messy. That'll be a bit weird. Just to make things easy. Oh, don't know how that happened. Okay, oops. Control C, Control V, Control T. Move, and just gonna have to flip the layer. Now I have the other eye, and boom. That wasn't that hard, was it? Why did I say it? Whatever. I'm confused. What am I doing? That layer's there for no reason. Well, anyway. If I just merge those two layers, everything's like it should be. So, let's continue. This is turning out nicely. I just realised for some people, some holidays are over, which would explain why no one's watching the stream. Now I get it, I'm a bit stupid in that part. Ooh. Yeah, that looks good. I've been playing a lot of Minecraft recently. Just saying. It's been really good. I feel like streaming at some point. I used to do that a lot. I deleted those old streams though. I can't get that one line right. Whenever I do this, it's always not curved enough or way too curved. So it always goes in. Right, let's try it this way. You know what, that's good enough for me. I'm just gonna move it slightly so it's a bit better. Okay, that's good. That's good enough. That's nice. So let's do something like that. It is a frog like Pokemon, so a sort of thing on the chin would sort of make sense. I'm not taking much care in this line work, am I? This line up. I'm gonna change it to a 5 pixel, not 56, 5 pixel brush. Same as the brush size I used to draw, so that'll make things easier to erase the lines that I don't think turned out well. And just generally alter them to be the right shape. Right. That's all good. I haven't done a lot of animation in a while. I was thinking about it earlier. In fact, I did 2 frames of a Pikachu walking. And then I got bored. Then I got bored and gave up. So, yeah. I wouldn't count that as actually animating, so I haven't done an animation in a while. A lot of my old animations aren't exactly smooth animation either. A bit choppy animation, in fact. You can't do lines too slow, otherwise the lines would be a bit wobbly, although sometimes you need to do that to get them more accurate. If you do the lines too slow, they'll be wobbly lines, although if you do them too fast, they won't be very accurately placed either. So you have to do a good mix of both. Oh, that should turn out better than I expected. And on the 3rd try. Well, that turned out well. That's basically the padding of the foot. Now, let's do the legs. The actual leg. So it looks like shoulders. Like, it could even be jumping up from the angle. Or jumping forwards. No, that works. I'm sort of tempted to... Yeah, actually I'm going to do that. I'm going to copy and paste the legs. It makes things a lot easier. I'm a very impatient person. gonna flip the layer now to flip the leg. Now just move in the right place, and we got the other leg. Just merge two layers, and it's all good. I don't really like to copy and paste and flip things like that, usually. It doesn't really help you practice. In fact, it feels like I'm being lazy when I'm doing that. Well, it sort of is. So, yeah, that's a thing. Right. Yeah, that works. Now it's onto the leaves. Right. That works. And like I said, this time I'm not gonna be lazy, and I'm just gonna draw it again. Okay. On the other side. Well, it's not like this is hard or anything. I usually only copy and paste things on the other side if it's way too hard or takes too long. It's not exactly hard, it's just frustrating, some things to draw. Like hands, that can take a while for me to actually be happy with what I've drawn. I think a lot of people that like to draw complain about drawing hands. It's quite a common thing. The shape's just so organic with hands. That works. Now it's just onto the bulb, and then it's onto colouring, which is probably one of my favourite parts of drawing. My favourite parts of drawing is probably the sketch and the colouring. Line art can somewhat be stressful, you have to get it just right. Although with the sketch you can just play around with what you want, and with the colour you don't really have to worry much. Like with the colour I just sort of colour randomly with a massive brush around where I'm colouring, and then erase down so it's at the right shape inside the lines. Oh, actually I forgot an important part. I forgot to do that part of the bulb. I'm calling it a bulb because it Bulbasaur, Bulbasaur first had, I don't know, I think that's just the official wording of it, or something along those lines. I haven't actually watched a Pokemon show in a while. X and Y and X, Y and Z, and also the part of the Kanto adventure are all on Netflix, so I can watch that, although apart from that, don't really watch it. I did watch a bit of the black and white anime on TV, but apart from that, no. Sorry about my cold, okay. Now that just looks weird. So what I should do is grab the bulb and the leaves and move them down a bit so it actually looks like they're on the back. I have to be very careful there. Unfortunately for me, I have very shaky hands, which does not help when I like to draw a lot. Right. That works, I guess. Actually, I should have moved that to another layer. That would have helped a bit. Anyway, for now, let's just fix up the problems that arose from moving around. This is extremely hard. I have slightly shaky hands, which is weird, don't really know why, but that's how it is. So, I have to be very accurate with this to make it look smooth with the lines. Applying less pressure makes the brush smaller temporarily, or doing the line. Although it also means it lowers the opacity, so it would also take many more times to erase what you need to do. Although it makes it more accurate. It's a decision that could be somewhat hard, I guess. It's very situational. It can. What's the best can definitely vary. I'm gonna move these lines off a bit and more centered. That looks a bit better. Okay, and also I've got to continue fixing up the lines. That looks a bit better. Definitely, yeah. Although I think the left leaf should have gone lower. I'm happy enough with this though. Can't be bothered to do any more change. Actually, apart from this. Because the bottom of this ear is way low on this side. Barely even noticed that. I probably would have noticed it eventually. Although if I didn't, it would have been very annoying when I eventually noticed it after I finished. I probably would have left it even if I discovered it after I finished anyway. My mouth is really dry from us talking. I have friends, but I'm not the sort of person that talks a lot. So, it's a bit of a strange experience when I talk a lot like this. Right now I'm just clearing up the lines I've done previously. think that's about ready. No, it's not perfect, but I think I'll leave it at that. On to colouring. Probably one of my favourite parts. So, 50 size, that's good. Now, damn it, I deleted the thing, and it isn't on copy anymore. I'm gonna go get another image, another reference image. Let's go grab Ivysaur. And actually, it looks like my stream speed is not doing very good. So I'm going to close a few windows. My computer can't really handle that many. Like, my Wi-Fi can't handle, like, 3 things loading at once. Wow, I just spat a lot while talking. Okay. Wow, there's 2 images. So, I can just steal the colours and get on with it. It's interesting because it's more of a blue colour of the Ivysaur line's skin. Well, at least Ivysaur. With the little care I take in colouring, you can definitely see why this is my favourite part of drawing. One of my favourite parts. I clean up the outlines later. So I just have fun while doing it and worry about cleaning up later. It's a lot of fun. I find the Bulbasaur lines eyes to be very weird. Like, they literally never mind, I was confused. Because Bulbasaur has white pupils. It's very weird looking. Well, you don't usually notice it. Well, I don't. Okay. Sit in a weird position sometimes. Well, very length forward. Sort of hurts my back. Well, feels uncomfortable. I think that's about the base color. think that's about good for the colour. I'll just clean up the lines, I guess, and then onto the shadows. And I guess I can have some fun with the background. Damn it, I keep doing that. Right. On to cleaning up the lines. This is looking decent. I made a massive mistake in one place. Wow. Right here, that's supposed to be an ear, not a part of the leaf thing. That's better. Whew. I think it's just about onto these shadows soon. Yeah, okay, onto the shadows. I'll just clip that layer onto the colour, so yeah. I'm gonna use a trick just like this, so light will be coming up from there, I guess. That looks nice. One problem with what was I talking about? Oh right. One problem with clipping the shadow color to the color layer is it doesn't exactly it doesn't stop the color from going onto the wrong layer. The shadows are going to the wrong color. is going well. Just need to grab this colour and we can do the shadows for that. This is looking good. Right, into the shadows for a leaf. Grab that colour, put a lighter one in, and yep, something like that. Grab a different lighter one and put it over there. That turned out good. I'm happy with this. Now, I really think I should have probably lowered the bulb and leaves a bit more. Well, apart from that, I'm happy with this. So I'm just going to save this to my Pokemon folder. Ivysaur. Right. Well, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video or stream.